Just tell me a little bit about yourself and about your family.
I am a mum of 3. I have an 8, 9-year-old and a toddler who's nearly 2. We live in Melbourne. So my husband works in construction. He's gone by like 5 in the morning and he's only home 6, 7 o'clock at night. He's got a really stressful job. So it's pretty much functional single parenting by myself from start to finish.
And so tell me about the place that you were in before Inspired Mumma.
Oh man,
mentally, where you're at.
I was just thinking, I'm meeting up with 2 friends to tell them a bit about the journey I've been on with Inspired Mumma, because they've commented about just how my life has changed. I think to myself, how can people not afford to do this program? You can't afford not to do this, because before Inspired Mumma, obviously I had weight issues that I'd struggled with forever, but just my mental state, my life just felt in out of control chaos, and I wasn't enjoying anything about parenting, about marriage, about myself, my self-confidence, and it was just like survival mode, one day scrambled into another. This coming on this journey has been such a life changer. It's shifted my mental state completely, given me so much control over just life and not circumstances in life, but the ability to adapt and deal with things in a much better way. I feel like I've overcome stress in so many areas. It's been amazing. And I think stress for me was the biggest factor, like mental fatigue and burnout. I just couldn't concentrate. I couldn't get a handle on anything. And being on this course with you, having had all those tools put into my toolbox, felt like I could get my life in order. And then obviously as a result, weight loss started coming into being. Everything is just so much easier to deal with now, because I've dealt with myself, I've dealt with my mental state and my stresses, and now there's just so much more to enjoy in everything that I have in life. So since being on the program, I was like, if I could just get below into like the next double-digit range, I'll be so happy. And then I passed that, and now I'm still passing it. And so now I've set it even lower, but I never thought it would be possible just to get out of that weight range. My mental state was just terrible. And weight loss only started happening when I started following your principles and the things that you give in the tutorials about how to fix that mental state and that inner dialogue, and dealing with all the other things in life, like sleep and stress. And it's only when I started doing all of those things that it didn't become about the weight loss anymore, but the weight loss just naturally started happening. And dealing with all the emotional eating as well, because that was the biggest one. So that's been amazing. But I think I'm more excited about the mental strength that I've gained from it, because I'm very excited about having the weight loss, and my clothes are feeling better, and I feel so much more self-confident, especially in my marriage. That makes such a big difference, the way you see yourself and feel about yourself, and the confidence that you have to approach things, and not feeling self-confident around my husband, because I know that he doesn't like that. And like, I think men just find confidence way more sexy than actually even just the way that you look sometimes. But just for me, I feel I'm so glad about the mental strength that I have, just to face the challenges of life and know that I can do this. And having overcome something that I've struggled my whole life with losing weight, makes me feel like I can overcome other things. You know what I'm saying? That losing that feeling of defeat has just empowered me in so many other areas, and given me an excitement about facing challenges, you know?
Well, that you said to me was you had decision fatigue because you spent your whole day either searching for recipes and thinking about what ingredients you should be having, or thinking about the exercise you're doing, or thinking about how much you were eating. I can see it's becoming more automated for you now, and it's becoming more of a habit, and that's why the results are just coming in. It's
got easier the more automatic it's become, and it's pushing through. Like those 12 weeks were so hard to break the habits and put new habits consistently into place. And even all on and off the wagon, it's the constantly getting up and doing the little things all the time repetitively has got easier. And even just this last week, since our last SMS chat, and you were talking about the protein shakes, and just having the consistency of the same kind of meals throughout the week takes the thought a lot out of it, so that you know that what you're eating is what you should be eating, and you're not thinking about it and adding things you shouldn't add. You know, like just tightening up the healthy. But doing that this week, just having like the smoothies for breakfast, and not thinking, should I have egg and what should I put with that? Just having the smoothies after watching you make that bounty shake, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do that for the week, has totally taken the stress out of breakfast. And I'm not adding things where I'm thinking, I can afford to have a little bit of this and that. And it's just made it easier and automatic. So still tweaking things, and it's still getting results, and it's not the end of the journey, but it's just so exciting to look back and have come so far, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
People comment about it. I'm just like, oh, that's when you know that something's actually changing.
So tell me, what do you think is the biggest thing you've learned about yourself on this journey?
I guess that I am my own worst enemy. I've held myself back from so many things, challenges, but also successes and experiences, because I always thought, well, I can't do it. Everybody else has got it together. Everybody else can do it, but there's something wrong with me. I can't do it. And learning how that negative self-belief wasn't serving me and how it's not true. Learning that I can do it. I can face things. I can overcome. I can change my habits. I can make a change in stuff that I thought that I couldn't. So it's exciting to feel that empowerment and learn.
And I think the biggest shift I've noticed in you is the way that you speak to yourself.
Yeah, definitely. The thing that's made the difference is not only the content, because the content is amazing. Everybody needs to hear the stuff you teach, but it's having you be there to pull me up when you see things that I shouldn't be doing, or to encourage. It feels like Chelsea is there unconditionally for any question, any downfall, to pull you up, to correct you, to encourage you, to say, you've got this. Having that constant emotional support of someone that believes in you and someone that's been there and done it and got the results themselves, it's just made such a difference. That level of support, that's the game changer, I reckon. That's why I say everyone needs a Chelsea, because that's what made the difference, you know? I
just want to say thank you very much for being a part of the Inspired Mumma journey. Thank you for allowing me to help you. I've absolutely loved helping you, and I've loved our chats. And, you know, I feel like you've become a very good friend. You know, I don't see you as a client, I see you as a
it does feel like that, doesn't it? It's amazing how you just walk a journey that's so life-changing with somebody, and they're just like a milestone in your heart forever.